We want to talk about, what is the educator doing? Now, as Marie pointed out, this might be a teacher. This might be, in a formal classroom. This might be a community leader. This might be someone in an after-school club, or a parent, or something in a homeschool co-op. There are so many options for this. We're using the word educator here, but it's the person leading the group, or an individual student. So the educator is going to, of course, introduce this, which comes straight out of the lesson kit. This is something that people who access this curriculum have access to, and they can distribute that immediately or utilize it by putting it, print to PDF, or even printing out on paper if they had to. And the learners who are participating could potentially work synchronously. For example, an educator working with a small group might say, okay, everyone, we're going to do yellow lesson 1 today, because I want you all to experience a yellow lesson. We're going to talk about how it's a yellow lesson and what that looks like. We're going to reflect on how it felt to be in a yellow lesson. They could do that. They could also choose to let students complete all or part of the activities in a very self-selected, self-paced way. And when I show you the lesson kit, I'll show you how we've designed this to be very scaffolded. So even though a teacher or an educator or a leader or a parent may not know all 24 lessons, they have the support behind the scenes to go help that student if they're stuck, or to understand their reflection. So this can be completely self-directed, where someone might say, okay, every day we're going to spend 20 minutes on moon-based rescue, and you get to spend as much or as little time of that on different activities. You could do them in any order. Or again, an educator might lead students through certain activities to begin, and then we hope that you would set them free to work at their own pace, self-selected, as they move along. There is a space for learners to complete a reflection in a journal. And in that journal, we've given 4 different templates for what we call a captain's log. And the reason for that is, as you might imagine, we have a red thinking preference template, a blue thinking preference template, a green thinking preference template, and a yellow thinking preference template. And those are designed so that students can use a template that best meets their needs. I would envision some educators might say that they want students to try each template one time, just to give them that opportunity of thinking in a different style for the day. But students may also just choose which journal style they're using. There's lots of flexibility here, and a lot of ways we can focus on social emotional skills throughout the process. The educator can review the journal entries. It's a really great way to check in on what students are doing. They can take a screenshot in the game for evidence. They can take a screencast in the game for evidence. Depending on the device they're on, that can be very, very easy with the built-in screen recording tools that come with most of our students' devices. And then there's also free tools to do that, which we talk about in the lesson kit as well. And then learners continue to complete the lessons, reflecting on self and social awareness, especially in the collaborative final activity, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment.